morning, candidates of Bright Parents Junior School and other viewers. We are here for our next lesson. Okay, but before we go to our next lesson, let's first go through the work we had yesterday. And yesterday we were talking about finding the area of a circle when a radius is given. So the first number in the activity was find the area of a circle whose radius is 14 centimeters. Number one, we had number 1A. Number 1A, we had 14 centimeters as the radius, and the question was asking for the area of the circle. And we say the area of the circle equals pi r squared. And this, if we come down to substitute, we said before we substitute, you have to understand what this means. R squared. R squared is equal to R times R. Okay? So, the pi in that question, the pi which was given to us was 22 out of 7 times the radius of 14 centimeters times 14 centimeters. If we simplify here, we shall get by 7, we shall have once, by 7 twice. So here we shall have 22 times 2 centimeters times 14 centimeters. 22 times 2, we shall have 44 times 14. What do you get? 4 times 4, 16. Carry 1. Write 6 and carry 1 up. 4 times 4, 16 plus 1, 17. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 4 is also 4. This is 6. What do you get here? This is 11. Write 1, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 4, we have 6. So the area of the circle whose radius is 14 centimeters is 616 square centimeters. Question 1B. We shall not correct all. We shall look at 2 numbers in number 1. Number 1B, we had a radius of 3.5 centimeters, and the question was asking for the area, whereby we say area equals pi r squared. The pi given to us in number 1, it was 22 out of 7 times the radius of 3.5 centimeters times 3.5 centimeters. This is now 22 out of 7 times 35 out of 10 centimeters times 35 centimeters out of 10. By 7 once, by 7, 5. Okay? So here, we shall again come down and have 22 times 5 centimeters times 35 centimeters. 22 times 5, we shall have 110 times 35. 22 times 5, we get 110 times 35. What do you get? 5 times 0, 0, 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 1 we shall have 5. 5 times 0, 3 times 0 we shall have 0. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 1 we shall have 3. Then we add. What we get here? 0, 5, 8, 3. So here we shall, here it was out of 10 times 10. And here the area of this is equal to 3,000. The area equals 3,850 times centimeters. You get square centimeters out of 100. Okay? Okay? So we shall have this 0 and that 0 go. We shall now remain with our area of 385 out of 10 square centimeters, and our area equals 38.5 square centimeters. We had 2 questions, but each question had ABC. So this was question 1A, question 1B. Now, let's go to question 2A. Question 2A. Question 2A, the question was find the area of a circle whose radius is 10 centimeters. Whose radius is 10 centimeters, and the pi given to us was 3.14. This was the pi given to us in question 2. So we shall just come down and say area equals pi r squared. Area equals, the pi given to us is 3.14 times 10 centimeters times 10 centimeters. Okay? Very simple work. Change this into a vulgar fraction. We shall have 314 out of 100 times 10 centimeters times 10 centimeters. Let me hope this is what you did. So this 0 will go to this one here will disappear with this one here, and here we shall remain with 314 times 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter. And the area of this circle is 314 square centimeters. So this was the answer for number 2A. Okay? Make sure your work is very, very neat. Then number 2B. Number 2B, I gave you the question with a radius of 40 centimeters using this pi. So area of this circle equals pi r squared. The pi given was 3.14 times the radius of 40 centimeters times 40 centimeters. Make this a vulgar fraction. Vulgar fraction, 314 out of 100 times 40 centimeters times 40 centimeters. This will go that one, this one with this one here. We shall have 314 times 4 centimeters times 4 centimeters. We are now going to multiply 314 times 4. 314 times 4, what we get? 4 times 4, we get 16. Write 6 and carry 1. 4 times 4 times 1, we get 4 plus 1, we shall write 5. 4 times 3, we shall write 12. And what we get here as our answer is 1256. 1256 again times 4. 1256 again times 4. What do you get? 4 times 6, 24. Write 4, carry 2. 4 times 5, 20 plus 2. We shall write here 22. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2. We get 22. We shall write here 2 and carry here 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Write 0 and carry 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1. We shall have 5. So our answer, the area of this circle here is 5024. Centimeter times centimeters, we get square centimeters. So here we are. The pi given to us is 22 out of 7 times r squared means that you are going to multiply the radius times the radius. So remember here they have given us the diameter of 14. But how do you get the radius from the diameter of 14? We get 14 centimeters out of 2. We said that the moment you divide the diameter by 2, it has now become the radius, times 14 centimeters, which was the diameter, and then you divide it by 2, it has now become the radius. Okay? We shall now go on and we simplify. By 7 once, by 7 we shall have 2, by 2 once, by 2, 11, by 2 here, once by 2 shall have 7. So here we shall have 11 times 2 centimeters times 7 centimeters. What do you get here? Our area of this circle equals 11 times 2, we shall have 22. Then 22 times 7, what do you get? 7 times 2, this is 14, carry 1. 7 times 2, we get 14 plus 1, we shall have 15. So this is 154. 154. Then centimeter times centimeters, we get square centimeters. And this will be the area of this circle whose diameter is 14 centimeters. Number 2. Number 2, the question is, Find the area of a circle whose diameter is 20 centimeters. But here they have instructed us to use the pi of 3.14. Okay? So we shall state our formula for finding the area of a circle, and the area of the circle equals pi r squared. We shall go ahead and substitute. Area equals, the pi given is 3.14 times the radius. What have they given us in the question? They have given us the diameter of 14 centimeters. And how do we get the radius from this diameter? We say that we get the radius from this diameter by dividing this diameter by 2. So we shall say 3.14 times 20 centimeters out of 2. It is now radius. Times, again you get 20 centimeters, which was diameter, and you divide it by 2 to get the radius. Okay? Simplify. Before you simplify, come down and write a particular fraction of 3.14. And this will now be 314 out of 100 times 20 centimeters out of 2 times 20 centimeters out of 2. Are we following? Now, we shall now simplify. We shall have this 0 go with that 0, see this 0 go with that 0. By 2 here, we shall have once, by 2 once, by 2 once, by 2 once. So we shall have here 314 times 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter. So area of this circle equals 314 times 1 times 1. You get 314 square centimeters. That is the area of example 2. So with that, I want to give you some work, and you do. It is very simple, like you can see. Make sure if they have given you the diameter, divide the diameter by 2 to get the radius. Okay? I want you to try this work. Make sure you get it right. And in case of any question, please ask. that is that for today. Thank you for listening. May God bless you.